people have been seeing, but if you could reveal the details a little about this Sergio Gor's meeting with Rahul, because that's an important development. If it is happening recently, how recent was that, sir? How recent was that meeting?
First, you must understand when Sergio Gor landed in India, before becoming the ambassador, full-fledged ambassador, that was a tactical mistake by the IMU, that they accepted the 12 designation of the ambassador. The one is the ambassador to India and the ambassador to South Asia the region. It has never happened. We have a single designation ambassador from the beginning. He is the 20th ambassador of India. No ambassador till have attached an additional designation. Why MEA is silent, I do not know. Second thing is that when he came, he met the Prime Minister. And since then, he suddenly landed to the Assam. He landed to the Chandi Mandir. He got the brief with the General. Western Command. Can you believe it? Western Command is our most important command.
Yes. Yeah.
And nobody asked. They said, we talked to the Operation Sindoor, how it was operated. My God. Can you believe it? No, nobody can believe it. I have my eyes and ear on his activities because Tarjit Singh Sandhu, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, allowed 1,000 three-wheeler scooters on the celebrations of the USA of 250 years of independence. You must have seen on the streets of Delhi, three-wheeler scooters mentioning the backside, celebrating 250 years of independence of the USA. And they have the celebration at 17,000 kilometers away. What is there to celebrate in Delhi? And how you allowed 1,000 three-wheelers? Under what law? Has they taken the permission?
Are we to assume the political and the geopolitical situation between India and America, that America is the new captain of India? It's not Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Is it Trump who's wielding power on India through Sergio Gor, and which is why his over interference into so many things one has seen over the last almost 10 months or so, 11 months.
I am coming to you. This Sergio Gor is basically not an American origin. He is a Russian origin. He was born in Tashkent. He is very close to his son. And in American parlance...
Trump's son. You're saying Trump's son.
Trump's son, Junior Donald.
Yes, Donald Trump.
Yeah. Son. He is very close to him. And he has been the advisor to many election campaigns. And in the American society, these kind of people are called bundlers. Bundlers are those people who associate and support the presidential candidates with monetary benefits and monetary collections. So there are many bundlers appointed by Donald Trump. He is one of the bundlers, but he is very close. And his mother, when the Russia was being divided at the time, splitting, spent some time in Israel. So you can understand his connections, where his connections are there. Now come to your pertinent point that there a major question before the nation is right now, which is being asked, which is this tracker has done the survey that Rahul Gandhi is the most popular most popular leader. But Americans are testing the meters differently. After CJP, and one information that our people were in touch with DK in Boston University when he launched that party. I will not elaborate much more because otherwise I will build.
Who was in touch with DK, you were saying?
Our system people, those who run the system in the Indian government.
All right.
Okay. And now you see that the Sergio Gor went to Kerala, met PK Shivkumar, met, and then Telangana Chief Minister came to Delhi.
Right.
And unofficially, that which you wanted to ask me, and you asked me whether he has met Rahul Gandhi or not. As per my informations are correct, and I trust my sources, he has met Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi nowadays do not disclose many things to his party man, and he doesn't consult on major things. And the missing point I was sure about it is Sergio Gor did not uh, tweet that meeting. Otherwise, he's tweeting every activity of his
Yes.
here and there. And
So he wanted this particular meeting between Rahul Gandhi and Sergio Gor to remain as discreet as possible. It was like a secret meeting.
reason now to see why he must have been doing it. Because most of the times he is surrounded with our Honorable Minister as Shankar, Hardeep Puri, Taranjit Singh Sandhu, Ashwini Vaishnav. They are all regular visitors. Everybody knows the Roosevelt House, which is the official residence of the our Honorable Ambassador there in the Shanti Niketan, Chanakyapuri. So he must have consulted. Marco Rubio came. Another news was that Mr. Modi wanted to remove that is also in the MA circle. I do not have any information definite that Mr. Modi wanted to remove Jaishankar. But Marco Rubio came. Marco Rubio is the new Mogambo. There is another tussle on that I must disclose on your channel that in American, J.D. Vance versus Marco Rubio is there. And this our great ambassador, Sergio Gor, is with Marco Rubio. And he says that Marco Rubio is one of the America's greatest Secretary of State. Can you believe it? So that is the situation where the country is heading, and why this is happening.
When Sergio Gor, what I want to ask you, Mr. Tyagi, is that when Sergio Gor must have met Rahul Gandhi, was he trying to explore a regime change, or was he just trying to test the waters as to how the situation could be with Rahul Gandhi if at all he is to become the prime minister?
See, regime change is not in the hands of the America. Regime change in the hands of the people of India. People of India have awakened, and people of India has shown their anger. And the important thing is that one must see the tender of the Electric Corporation of India, which is buying the voting machine. Who is the biggest importer and which country the machine is coming? My information is that I can allege that the machines are coming from Israel. And it is a very grave charge. And Rahul Gandhi is aware about it, but Rahul Gandhi is silent for the time being.
No,
Now
so if it was a discreet meeting, so which means that the people, like you said in the beginning of your submission, that Rahul these days is not discussing too many things within his own party. People, for reasons obvious, I will not go into that. But if this was such a secret meeting, then I'm still wondering whether it was about the testing the waters, testing the possibility of a regime change, displacing Modi, and what happens if Congress comes to power. So are these the benchmarks on which Sergio Gor must have tested Rahul Gandhi, may have spoken? I mean, this is just a speculation. Could that be a possibility?
There are many possibilities. You see, once leaders and the diplomats meet, there are 200 things. And one in the whole story of this, the mystery which one is inquiring about is why the sudden dislike for Mr. Modi is there in the American dispensation.
Okay.
Why? They have put their liaison. Taranjit Singh Sandhu.
But Prime Minister Modi, when you say dislike, Prime Minister Modi is going way beyond to please the American dispensation.
No,
He's
that is
bowing,
what.
he's prostrating almost. Look at the American deal which has been signed. In every way, he's just trying to please America. So why would America want to displace him?
I'll tell you, in politics, sometimes money doesn't make any difference. The loyalty makes a difference. The political alignment makes a difference. The political togetherness makes a difference. And Americans are very ruthless. They are very candid.
Modi, they don't find this. With Modi, they don't find this compatibility.
I will tell you why. As a reporter, whenever we used to visit the Kerala, the Kashmir or the Punjab, I covered Punjab for 10 years in the very the troubled years in 84 to 94. The IB people used to tell us, Mr. Tyagi, you move around the town, but never visit the place where the firing is taking place. You know, Narendra Modi did what? Can you believe it? He invaded into the firing range. Firing range for what? Netanyahu.
Oh, you're talking about this Israel trip.
Yeah. When he went to 25th and 26th February to Israel, that was the deadly point for Narendra Modi's external affairs decision or diplomatic decision. Trump did not like it. My reading is that Trump did not like the crossing of Mr. Modi from Trump to Netanyahu. You got me? I think you are busy somewhere.
No, not at all, not at all. I was just
Yeah.
writing down your points. You were saying something important, so I was just noting it down.
No,
Yes.
no. So, what I am saying is that he just crossed the tension. Can you believe it in the palace? Nobody liked the cross people, you know. You are this side also and you are this side also. Earlier, Mr. Modi was talking to Netanyahu through Trump. Now he was direct, which Mr. Trump did not like. And now Mr. Modi is under pressure because there are two things which are in the public domain. I'm not saying from my own, and I do not have the authenticity and the proof with me that why Mr. Narendra Modi is under pressure from Israel. Number one is the Pegasus. Number two is the Epstein file. You got me? There are 2 points. So this ultimately sparked and put him into the fix in American angles. And the way Sergio Gor landed, he was there and received by the Indian system. And the way he has been given liberty to move around in the states, that is the idea. The CJP is basically is the anger, and you know now small schools are demonstrating. The blind school, the orphan schools, the poor schools are demonstrating in the states. This will not end, you know. This will not end. This demonstration, and they can't be brutal. Now another test will be there in the Uttar Pradesh. Anandiben Patel, the governor of the Uttar Pradesh, has investigated the Gorakhpur University for 2 months. Why she did not investigate the Meerut University or the Banaras Hindu University or the Prayagraj? Are their hostels are better than any other? UP is in a pathetic condition. So they have decided to done away with
That's a special agenda she's carrying on against Yogi, apparently.
No, see, Anandiben Patel is just nothing. Anandi Patel is Modi. Anandi Patel through Moto cannot do anything. Can you believe it?
That's a succession war you are saying that's playing out between Yogi and Modi.
Yeah. Now, question before the RSS is whether they choose between the proud Narendra Modi and the proud Yogi.
Okay.
They are not able to.
So that's where the catch-22 situation of RSS is. It has to pick and choose between Modi and and Yogi now.
Yeah. And now situation is that is still the public anger and the public dissent is not under RSS control. Because the uncles and aunties who are there in the park, they are also talking about now the disagreement of the kids and their kids. Can you believe it? In this whole agitation, the kids of the member of parliaments and the MPs were there. They were disagreeing their parents. That is the anger. See, now I always ask one important thing with the people and these BJP people I have asked. You tell me the boy who was 10-year-old at the time when you took over the reins of this country, now he's 22-year-old. He does not know his future. He's not worried about Modi. He's not worried about RSS. He's not worried about Yogi. He is worried about his livelihood.
Right.
because he is going to be 32 in 10 years next year. And by 2024-7, we will be the most biggest middle-aged country of the world. So we are where we are heading. We are heading in a mess. Because you said that the Americans have been given all the opportunities. This UPI payment system, 17,000 crore rupees are being going to hand over to them as a transaction fee. Google transfers 67% of the total sum as a UPI. Meta, the transfers are around the 3 to 4% as a total sum of the UPI. Total education business, which they are talking about and which they are looking. I will break the one news which you will, your reader can. We will discuss that in the next chapter whenever we come up to meet. There is a
But
one.
I'm just wanting to ask you the last question about Sergio Gor once again, because that is the biggest news point you've given. That Rahul Gandhi has met Sergio Gor. It was a discreet meeting. It was probably in an undisclosed location. It was also a meeting about which not many congressmen know. And you also said that America is testing the waters. It is testing the meters, how it could be. And you also said that apparently, despite all the loyalty which Prime Minister Modi shows and displays about America, America happens to dislike Prime Minister Modi. So my last question to you, sir, is I'm just summing up the biggest news points of your interview. And my last question now is that where does it lead Prime Minister Modi? And where does it lead Rahul Gandhi? Very briefly, if you could just tell me that has Rahul Gandhi become America's favorite now? And they want a regime change. To be honest, they want a regime change now. They want Modi to go out and Rahul to come in as a prime minister.
That is your conclusion. I will not draw that.
I'm asking. I'm not concluding. I'm just asking you a question.
No. I don't agree with your thing. And a regime change will happen. And the people will change the regime. There are so many things in between. And there is another point which I would like to disclose. Sergio Gor did not meet Mr. Naidu, Chief Minister of the Andhra.
Okay. Right. Okay.
He is close to Israel. Mind it.
Okay. That's a big news point. So Sergio Gor met the Congress chief ministers. You are saying he met Revanth Reddy, he met DK Shivkumar, he met V.D. Satheesan, but he did not meet Naidu.
Another important point is Rahul Gandhi has evolved himself as a leader. Whether he would like to be the prime minister or not, that depends now on Rahul Gandhi. I'm telling you important news.
Okay.
That is a perceptive change in the personality of Rahul Gandhi.
All right. So you've made a number of explosive revelations today, and I'm sure people will keep a close watch. I hope a lot of people watch this interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Tyagi. It's a pleasure having you on the program, and thank you so much for a minefield of information you gave us this evening. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neil.